All right, so this is my investment challenge, and I'm about to show you how my week went and how I'm doing for being on track for reaching my $1 million in less than 7 years. And let's get started. All right, so as you can see, I've got 3 buys. So PEY back in July 21st, then I had PPL on the 24th, and just yesterday I did NWC. So those are my 3 buys for the week. Then I have 5 sales, I believe it is. So EQB, I did a sale. Now I've been holding that for a while. There was a fractional buy that I did way back at the beginning, so I just got rid of that. RCI.B, again, another fractional one. So I'm not really going to count those, so it's really 3 for 3. But then PEY, which I bought on the 21st, sold on the 24th, which isn't a bad turnaround. I don't mind that at all. And then let's see, PPL. I got 2 sales. Now the reason that is if you go back to PPL, it's not, yeah, there's the buy. So I did a separate buy here, but I had previous buys, so that's why there's 2 sales and 1 buy, and the prices are different. So one's from a previous buy, and then so I got 2 sales for PPL, which I was starting to think I might have to hold on to for a while, but I did get some of that, and so there was some definite cash flow movement, but not as much as I was hoping for this week. So that's a little bit tough. Plus I'm also a little bit disappointed in some of the picks I made. I thought I could have done a better job, but there is still cash flow, and this is part of, I guess, the buying and selling game with the stock market. All right, so if we're looking at my investment challenge, you can see my available cash flow is, of course, $530 because I did a recent purchase, didn't get any turnaround yet. My balance is down since last week at $542.90, which is well above where I was expecting to be at this time. So the end of July, I've already surpassed where my expectations were for my goal to reach the $1 million. So I'm still ahead, so that's not a problem. Now, just for the last week, you can see I'm down just less than a percent, so not terrible, which brought my monthly down to 6%, and my 3 months 15%, and year to date I'm just under 18%. So that is how my account looking. All right, so I'm not overly disappointed for this week, even though we're down, like my overall balance is down. I'm down just less than 1%. So not great. The thing I definitely want to be looking at is getting those turnovers. Okay, so we're looking at 2,350 days until I'm supposed to reach my $1 million. That's quite a few days. 335 weeks. So if you think 335 weeks and I'm doing about 6% a week, I'm not really going to do it, especially if I'm only putting in well, $50 a month is about $12.50 a week. So on average, that's not going to get me to $1 million at that rate. So I have to pick that up a little bit, which means my drop and bounce buys and sells have to start connecting on a more regular basis. So that's it. That's my investment challenge. Right now I'm ahead. But what I want to do is keep staying ahead and get further ahead. I do have a link below for Wealthsimple if you're looking for an online broker in Canada. And of course, click subscribe and like to follow along. Thanks for joining me. See you for the next video.